and Chow, The Leader's Guide to Unconscious Bias, How to Reframe Bias, Cultivate Connection, and Create High-Performing Teams. In the book The Leader's Guide to Unconscious Bias, Chow takes us on a journey to explore our inherent biases and how they affect our connections and teams. The book provides a 4-step model for identifying and mitigating unconscious biases, beginning with self-awareness and understanding, followed by cultivating connection with others, choosing courage in overcoming biases, and applying these lessons throughout a career. Through vignettes and relatable stories, readers gain insights into maintaining an organization that values diversity and creates opportunities for all.
Understanding bias. This book prompts readers to examine their personal biases and consider the origins of these biases. The process involves identifying personal characteristics that may lead to bias, both positive and negative, and exploring the impact of these biases on themselves and others. The ultimate goal is to recognize personal biases and move beyond them. The chapter encourages introspective thinking and provides an example of one of the authors experiencing and overcoming a personal bias. This exercise is a crucial step towards understanding biases and mitigating their effects. Tackling unconscious bias. The book provides a 4-step model to tackle unconscious bias introduced by coaching company FranklinCovey. The steps include identifying bias, cultivating connection, choosing courage, and applying the model across the talent lifecycle. The book tackles different forms of biases that affect decision-making at work, including confirmation bias, anchoring bias, attribution bias, and in-group bias. These biases can prompt other biases listed in the first exercise, making it crucial to identify and address unconscious biases to progress in one's career. Overcoming biases at work. To tackle unconscious biases, one needs to cultivate connections by deploying skills like curiosity and empathy. Mentorship and coaching opportunities are vital in making sure everyone in your team is properly supported. Identifying biases at work is just half the battle won. What can you do about it is the bigger question. The answer lies in the second step of the 4-step model to tackle unconscious bias: cultivate connection. Pamela, while interviewing job candidates, struggled to identify the better one to hire, as she was influenced by her biases. She was swayed by the first candidate as she shared a relatable experience with her, and in the case of the second candidate, she concluded that he wasn't prepared based on his nervousness and expensive watch. But the truth was, she didn't display enough curiosity about the second candidate and missed out on understanding his unique perspective and skills. To overcome biases, one must deploy skills like curiosity and empathy when dealing with potential hires and colleagues. Making connections and building networks help develop a deep understanding of people and their unique strengths. Mentorship and coaching opportunities are essential in creating a supportive environment for everyone in the team. Focusing on these aspects will help escape the trap of being influenced by biases and recruiting people just like oneself. So, the next time you find yourself making a decision based on a bias, pause and deploy skills like curiosity and empathy to make a wiser decision. Tackling bias head-on. In dealing with unconscious bias, it is essential to choose courage and confront the damage it can cause. This involves understanding when you are biased, coping with being on the receiving end of bias, and responding to it strategically. Harnessing the power of community and prioritizing self-care are also critical steps. It takes courage to speak out, but it is usually well worth doing. The importance of being an ally. Being an ally goes beyond fighting against biases affecting oneself. It involves actively standing up against biases that affect others. Recognizing and checking one's own biases is the first step in becoming an ally. Allyship requires constant effort, and resources groups can be an excellent way of fostering an inclusive environment where everyone has access to the same opportunities. These groups are not limited to marginalized groups only. Everyone can join to increase their awareness and recognize their biases. Tackling unconscious bias in the workplace. The final step in addressing unconscious bias is taking action at all stages of the talent lifecycle. The entire process of a career at a company, beginning with recruitment through employment and promotions, can be derailed by unconscious bias. To combat bias, job advertisements should be posted in diverse areas, job descriptions should not be scattered with gendered terms, and diverse panels should conduct interviews. Organizations should have pay audits to ensure fair compensation and offer negotiation opportunities to all new hires. Resource groups and open communication lines should be in place to ensure equal opportunities for all employees. Mechanisms should exist for succession planning that prioritizes diversity and the variety of opinions heard.
In conclusion, The Leader's Guide to Unconscious Bias brings to light the ways in which our unconscious biases affect our day-to-day interactions and professional life. The book offers a practical approach to counteract these biases by understanding ourselves, cultivating connections, choosing courage, and continuously applying these principles throughout all stages of our careers. By implementing these steps, we can create a more inclusive and high-performing workplace that celebrates diversity and ensures equal opportunities for all individuals.